What's going on, guys? In honor of the Michigan Wolverines making the Frozen Four this year, I want to see how good a team of their alumni would be in NHL 22. I actually made this video a few years ago, but since then a bunch of the young players have gotten a lot better. We also have access to legends now, so team's looking a bit different. Now look at the details here. You guys get a sneak peek of the home jersey. Also wanted to show you guys that Wolverines is actually a play-by-play team name, which I think is really cool. You can already see the logo there, but right there's the main logo, of course, maize and blue, so it's like the navy blue M there with the yellow outline. And then right there's the secondary ones, which of course is the yellow with the blue outline. And then right here we actually used Bell Tire AAA Detroit, kind of like the cursive logo there you guys will see for the alternate. And team colors here, of course, are like the navy blue, yellow, and white, but you guys will notice this kind of like bright yellow, of course, I was going for maize. Doesn't quite look right when you go to team uniform. So right here, guys, they look at the home jersey again. You compare it to the real life home jersey. I feel like this one's pretty solid. I've made it before. Of course, it's all navy blue there with the triple yellow stripes. I think it looks really sharp, honestly. After that, you have the away jersey here. It's a pretty classic jersey. White with the blue and yellow stripes. Again, this one turned out pretty well. I feel like the pants look good and everything. Of course, we couldn't get like the winged helmet, so it's just like navy blue with the M's there. And of course, like all the kind of details are yellow. And then finally here, the alternate. This is what I was talking about. So if you compare it to the actual alternate, that's not too far off. Like it's the same lettering, of course, Bell Tire instead of Michigan, but it actually says AAA Detroit on it there, which I think is really cool. So even though it's not Michigan, like Detroit's in Michigan, it's pretty close. And again, you guys can see this jersey is definitely supposed to be more of like a bright yellow than a kind of like faded pale yellow, and that's what we chose for the logo color, but for whatever reason it just doesn't turn out the right way. Now as always, guys, we're going to start with the Arizona Coyotes here as the lowest rated team by far, so just kind of like the most fair. And right here, of course, we're going to sub in the Michigan Wolverines Alumni. You guys can see at the bottom there, top players, Kyle Connor, Marty Turco, Zach Werenski. As mentioned, we do have some legends on this team. Arena there, Yost Ice Arena. Now, Michigan, you could make an argument for being the Atlantic since that's where Detroit is, but honestly, Detroit could also be in the Central. Like, they're really close to Chicago, Minnesota, so I don't really mind this. It'd be kind of cool, actually, if maybe Michigan plays Detroit in the Stanley Cup final. You can see they're actually the same rating there, both 86. And I think 86 actually makes them the lowest rated team in the Central, but I have hope they're going to make the playoffs. And next year, guys, I'll show you the roster. As I was mentioning before, I honestly think we have a good chance to be a playoff team. So first line here, pretty stacked. Kyle Connor, Dylan Larkin, Max Pacioretty. Tons of skill there. Connor's turning out to be like a true superstar. Larkin looks really good this year as well. Pacioretty, of course, total goal scorer. I love that first line. Second line here, Andrew Copp should be in the middle. His face-offs are really good. He's playing with Norris and Hyman there on his wing, so honestly, like that top six is very solid. Third line here, this is like the Legends line. You got Red Berenson, 87 overall. Brendan Morrison, only an 80 for some reason. Mike Knuble there, 83. And then fourth line here is pretty solid fourth line as well. JT Comfort, Luke Glendening, Tyler Mott. Like, that's a pretty solid forward group. Glendening there, a very good face-off guy. I think even Morrison as well, so should be winning a lot of draws here. In terms of the defense, we've got Werenski and Hughes on the top pair, so that's going to be nasty. I think both of them will probably, end up growing in rating as well during the season. They're getting a +1. Truba Merrill there on the second pair. Then we got Jack Johnson playing with Cam York on the bottom pair. Forgot to mention, of course, no chemistry boost there at the forwards. Goaltending-wise, 88 overall, Marty Turco, the legend himself, as our starting goalie. Now, the only other Michigan goalie I know that made the NHL is Al Montoya, but I think he's been out of the NHL for a couple seasons now. So we have Eric Portillo here as the backup, who's actually a current goalie for Michigan. Only a 64 there. He's got medium star potential, and I gave him the X-ray X factor as he's 6'6", so it should be pretty easy for him to see through those screens. Now, in terms of special teams, we actually get a lot better chemistry. So first power play there gets a +5. It looks so sick. Even the second one there is solid. Four-man power play also gets a +5. Larkin, Connor, Pacioretty, and Hughes. Penalty kill here, both are +2s. We got some solid two-way players on this team as well as some bona fide superstars. And then three-man there, both zeros. So overall, honestly, pretty happy with how this turned out. Would have liked a bit more chemistry with the forward lines, but that's all right. Now, HL team here, guys, we have the extras who didn't quite make the team. Andrew Cogliano, Cooper Merity, Philip DiGiuseppe on the first line. I've also got Will Lockwood there. Now, in terms of the captaincy here, I had to give the C to my boy Larkin, and then I've also got Connor and Werenski there wearing the 2 A's. And before we start the sim here, guys, I will show you the ratings. Right now in the preseason, we're actually 5-1. Connor's got 10-6. I think Quinn Hughes actually had like 9-4. I was going to stop it, but I was like, it's the preseason. It doesn't really matter too much. So we'll take a look here. Like, those actually look really nice. Kyle Connor's game face looks terrible, as you can see. Like, doesn't look like him at all, but we've got 91 offense, 86 defense, and 78 goaltending. And I feel like the goaltending stat definitely, brings our overall down, even though we're going to have an 88, probably playing, 70 games this year, I'm guessing. The assistant coach will have Marty Turco play, so we'll be okay. And if you guys just kind of wanted to see the jerseys with an actual player, right there's Connor in the away and the alternate. So we'll get started with the sim here, guys, and See how this team does. Throughout the December here, guys, we're actually playing pretty well. Our record right now is 18, 12, and 4. I didn't really expect that. I thought we'd be kind of like right over 500, fighting for a wild card spot. Now, we are fighting for a wild card spot, even with a good record like that. Currently have the higher one there, but we're tied exactly with the Wild, both at 40 points. Connor's killing it, 41 and 34. So we just got to hope the team keeps this up. And so the trade deadline, guys, we started slowing down a bit. We're 29, 23, and 8. You can see 6th place in the division, 66 points. We're 5 back of a wild card. So we definitely have to pick it up here. And Connor, you can see, is still our leading scorer. It's going to be close. And a huge trade just went down. Thomas Hurdle and Brent Burns going to Seattle. And San Jose only gets back a first and a third. I feel like they should have gotten a better return than that. And another one here, geez. Edmonton gets John Klingberg there from Dallas for a first-round pick, Lavoie, and Samorikov. That's a good return for Dallas. All right, guys, so our playoff push is coming right down to the wire. 1 game left in the season. We're currently 6th in the division, and we're 1 win back of the Jets for the final playoff spot. I see in the other division, Kings have 86, but even if they win that, they'd be below the Jets. So I feel like we're the ones that can actually take the spot from the Jets. Otherwise, they'd have that X there next to their name. We've got the Nashville Predators here. We have to win to get in, and we also have to hope the Jets lose. That's what you want to see from your team when you need to win. Comfort, Kopp, Larkin, Connor all score there in the first. That's not good. 4-3 now. And I was actually thinking I might jump into this game at the end. Pacioretty with one there. David Riddick in net for the Predators. I'll just kind of show you guys what the Michigan jerseys look like in game. Grimaldi there gets one. What the heck? Another power play there. 5-on-3 even. Cody Glass ties it. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. We got 5 minutes left to go. Minute 40. Let's see if this team can get a win. So here, guys, you can see the jerseys in game as Larkin carries the puck up the ice. I think the maize and blue looks really sharp. Ooh, good chance there at the rebound. Again, we got to win this one again. I can't believe 4-0 lead in the first period, and they tied up 5-5 now. Renski's on it here. Come on. We don't even want to go to OT. Hyman. Oh, Hyman with the potential game winner. Snipes it by Cerro. So for whatever reason, they had Riddick start the game against us. Look at those jerseys with the light on. Like, that's actually nice. I know I'm the one who made them, but I actually think they look even better like in game than on like the team creation screen. They're probably gonna pull the goalie. When they do, we're gonna have to bury it. Rowensky. Oh, I thought that was it was the ref going to the board there. I thought it was the goalie. I was like, if they're gonna pull it right in front of him, Hyman gets another. Can he do it? Oh, wow. That puck was just literally floating there through the crease. And here they go. They're pulling the goalie. Granlund's on the puck. 40 seconds to go. Norris, is he just going to shoot at it? I know the computers usually play very strangely with an empty net. Like, they basically play the exact same. They don't play as if there's an empty net. Like, they don't start shooting it from the blue line or anything. Oh, no. Good defense there from Larkin, our captain. Hughes on it. Rowensky, like, just dump this puck. What are you doing playing with it in your own zone? Fabro there. Big shot, big block. Pacioretty, be smart here. Oh, my goodness. Tries to shoot it. Ooh, it almost bounced through legs, off the boards, and in. That'd be kind of crazy. 5 seconds left. Just shut her down here, boys. 2 seconds, big save from Turco. And there you go. So we got the win we needed. Hopefully, Winnipeg loses, and we're playoff bound.
Are you serious?
And this is heartbreaking, guys. We missed the playoffs with 89 points. The Jets also missed with 91. I think I must have missed the Wild there. As like I said, I thought if we won and the Jets lost, we were in. That was not the case. Still, though, a solid season, 40, 33, and 9. If you guys remember the video I made on this team a few years ago, I think they got last in the division. I forget where they got in the NHL, so this team, was definitely an improvement. And as you can see there, Larkin actually finished the leading score with 90 points, 82 games, so it was Connor the whole way till the end. I love it. Larkin, captain, doing what he could. Connor did have 88 there, 41 goals. Pacioretty, 79, not 34 goals, not bad. Hughes, 66, so always a good scoring defenseman. 0 penalty minutes. Not taking a single penalty is kind of crazy. Maybe he'll win the Lady Bang this year, although he seems to always go to forwards in this game. Norris 55, solid. Berenson 53, Hyman 52, Kopp 52. So we had 8 players there, 50 plus points. I think that's solid. I'll take it. Rensky 30. You'd hope for a bit more than that from him. He probably really should be putting up more points. Now, goaltending wise, Turco only had 64 starts, .904, 3.21. Portillo there, 8-2. .896, 3.47. So yeah, having him definitely, cost us a little bit. Turco's better save percentage and goals against, but considering the fact that I think he started at 64, so a 24 overall difference, his stats really weren't that much worse. Now in terms of the entire league here, Larkin's 90 might have him first page for scoring. Not quite, wow. You got a whole page there of guys putting up 100. The fact Bergeron finished with 110 is crazy. He actually tied Pasternak there, Marchand, so the entire Bruins line just went off. And Patty Kane there, men's Maurice Richard with 60 goals. Looking at defensive scoring, so Quinn Hughes, that's our Quinn Hughes, actually finished 7th there, which isn't too bad. And then rookie skaters, we didn't have any. Goaltending wise, Campbell there, the most wins. In terms of save percentage, Jonathan Quick actually had the best, .92. And then goals against here for a starter, Jack Campbell, 2.59. And I guess I'll take a quick look at rookie skaters here, guys. Braden Schneider apparently traded the Sabres from the Rangers. And Brendan Brisson there actually plays for Michigan, and he's a Vegas Golden Knights prospect. So I guess he got traded to the Sharks. Interesting. And that's probably why they have less games played, because those teams actually use them. Zegras there, 87-82. So he went off. Take a look at the standings. So I'm thinking, imagine we're a top 16 team. I don't think we were. Maple Leafs 118, win the Presidents there. Okay. So where do we finish in the entire NHL? Wow, so 17th. Now this hurts to see, guys. Look at this. We actually finished ahead of the Islanders, who made the playoffs. So if I put us in the Atlantic instead of, like, say, Buffalo, we might have made it. It's tough to say, though. You know, who knows how we do with the different matchups, but that is tough. Finishing above a playoff team in points and not making it. Sad to see. Did do better than Detroit, though, who finished there with 73, and last place was Buffalo with 63. Now the draft results are in, guys. Columbus there picking 1st overall, getting Shane Wright. Vancouver picking 2nd there, jumping up from 9. Maple Leafs there actually won the Stanley Cup, which is kind of crazy. So President's Trophy and the Cup, they just cleaned up. Take a look here at the playoff tree, see who they ran through. Islanders in 7, Lightning in 7, Hurricanes in 6, and then the Oilers in 5. McDavid versus Matthews. TSN would literally just freak out if that was the case. Next, you're looking at the awards. So, again, Maple Leafs, clean sweep pretty much. Individual, Bergeron, Art Ross. Pasternak, though, got the Hart, which is interesting because they're kind of like McDavid and Draisaitl in real life, and a lot of people are saying because of that, you know, neither will win the Hart. Carlson there got the James Norris. DeBrincat, Lady Byng. I really thought Quinn Hughes had a chance. Zegras, Calder. Matthews, Conn Smythe. Campbell, Vezina. Again, Leafs cleaned up. Binnington, Husso split the William Jennings Trophy. Matt Roy there, Bill Masterton. Wild coach Jack Adams. O'Reilly, Selke. Pasternak, Ted Lindsay, and then Kane, then Maurice Richard. So unfortunately, no awards for us. What are you going to do? I think that was still a fun video. And like I said, guys, tomorrow I've actually got another Michigan video planned. So make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned to that. And as always, guys, if you did enjoy this one, leave that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.